Hello, my name is Angie deBorja, and I'm with the Maryland Business Review. And we have Jill Kauffman here. We're featuring small business owners, and we have Jill here today from Reaching for the Stars Tutoring. And so I'd like to just introduce you and help the audience get to know her a little bit. So, hi, Jill. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. So, can you tell us a little bit about your business, where you're located, and what the services you offer?
Yes, my name is Jill Kauffman and sometimes go by Jill Frost Kaufman. I am from Bowie, Maryland, or that's where I'm located right now. First started offering tutoring just for kids in the summertime after school from elementary from first to fifth grade. I just had to beef up on the math and that's what I ended up tutoring the most for quite some time. So I was mainly working with a lot of seventh graders, eighth graders, and ninth graders, and a lot of older kids at that rate in the school system. I also do special education. I'm a little go-getter. If tutor and teach a program called the Orton Gillingham program, and that focuses mainly on kids that just generally have trouble reading or not grasping the concepts of phonics or their vowels, or it's mainly geared for dyslexic kids who have trouble seeing things in the right order.
What are your age groups now?
Groups that I'm working with right now are 12th grade to college age. I've been getting a lot of that. I've worked with anatomy, college ethics, um, speech in regards to writing papers and then having kids present papers to me and working on their diction, et cetera, et cetera.
What's your background in teaching?
My background right now is in secondary education. Have worked with Algebra 1, Algebra 2, geometry. I've been a tutor for, gosh, it's going on almost 20 years, and then I've worked in the school system a lot. I am very real, very authentic, like to be honest. The rest of my training is through Orton Gillingham. I have an associate's degree. With my background and what I've been through health wise, I think I'm doing quite well, and I have a lot of knowledge and a lot of understanding. You know what, you could be with somebody that's a graduate from college. You could be with someone that has a little college or a little bit more than a little college with some more background and has more experience and has actually learned it through the school system too, through being a special needs client. Can then be more equipped to helping someone out with what I've learned through life experience as well. I worked with kids that are from first grade to high school. I got certified in preschool. So I did that, and then I was also a special needs aide in the school system. I worked at a special needs camp that I did for years, where that had all different kinds of disabilities, blind, deaf, you name it. And we all have disabilities from one thing to another. We all definitely all have our own things that we could, improve upon.
What are a few things that you had to uh, do in 2020 to adapt to all the changes, with COVID and
I
how has everything changed from before COVID to during this COVID time?
2020, I've been very surprised, but I'm also a very go-getter type of person, trying to sanitize things. I had a few clients. I said, as long as you're masked, you're free to come. If you're sick, I'd rather you stay home, and we could go ahead and we can do it through Zoom. But a lot of the people that I'm around, the parents are just thirsting for a tutor that will meet them face to face, because we've been going through this pandemic since like last February, and people are just like, I just want my child to be able to have some social interaction. I've had one or two students that have actually come to the house, but primarily most all my other students have all been on Zoom. So that's how I've been dealing with 2020. I've also been trying to work on getting just different licenses and things like that that I need for my business.
What's the number one way you bring in new students right now?
I'm working with a few marketers, you as one of them. I go to about, this year was different because of COVID, all new. I usually go to like 9 back to school nights. I know a lot of teachers in the school systems. You got to be kind of careful nowadays with all the things that are going on in schools. But I come on back to school nights, and I'm honest, and I have a school badge from when I worked, and I'll just be like, well, it's up to you guys, but I'm here and I'm a tutor in the area. And if you feel comfortable with me doing this, then that'd be great. I'd like to just offer my tutoring services to you. You might not need them in August or September because it's just starting out, but kids definitely start to need them, need tutors around, around those, November, December, when grades start to come out. Parents start to go, that a tutor may be essential right now because I don't know what I'm doing, or we know, but my kids are getting up in their studies, and I haven't had this since I was like in 6th grade, and
Hmm.
that was a long time ago.
Right.
So
Okay.
so anyway, it gives me a chance to get to know them, and I try to respect boundaries, and I just kind of go with the flow and just kind of weave in with the kids. And a lot of the teachers have gotten to know me, and I know a lot of them already anyway, so that does make a difference.
It looks like, you're doing as well as you can in terms of weaving through the ups and downs of COVID and restrictions and things. It's good to know
It's
that
been a
you're,
tough one, it has,
yeah. Are most
but
of your
it
clients local, or you can be local or remote? Most of them are, so pretty much you can help anyone anywhere.
I just got onto the Nextdoor apps, makes it easier for me to be able to network back and forth and that kind of thing.
So next door is almost like another opportunity avenue to connect
Yes,
with parents, without, yeah, like while
that
staying.
has been really, really good,
That's,
really, really well.
how do people get in touch with you? What's the best way for them to reach you?
Either by email, because so many people are on their devices so much, me included. They can reach me either by phone at 301-928-9450, or you can reach me at KJ Kauffman, KAUFFMAN 2002 at gmail.com. And then I can answer your inquiries that way. And I try to really, or Facebook.
Yeah,
But
thank you, Jill. I mean, you're
thank you so much, Angela.
you're fighting your way through, you're helping others, and you've got a great
And I
positive
have a
outlook.
lot of humor too. And I also work with homeschool clients, and I've also tutored and taught homeschool subjects as well.
Okay, well, great. And we look forward to getting your bio up on our site and on our channels. And I thank you again so much.
Okay, thank you. And if you need anything, give me a call.